I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolverhampton Wanderers reporter, Mr. Timothy Spiers. Tim.
Yeah.
Spurs 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Eid,
Hanukkah?
Happy Diwali,
Hanukkah rice.
It is unbelievable. Have you ever seen a performance like that for a long time?
Do you want to tell the beautiful Express and Star viewers what you were saying at half time?
I said that we were going to go on and win this 3-1.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm not sure you did.
What did I say?
I thought you said they're going to get smashed to pieces.
No, yes, Spurs.
Oh, well,
yes, Spurs.
You should have made that clear.
Absolutely, so I can't say it too loud because there's still a few people looking slightly thuggish
When you said
behind
Wolves
us.
were getting thrashed, you should have said Spurs, and then I'd have got what you were trying to say. Nobody saw this coming.
Put into words. Did you see this coming?
I thought they'd draw 2-2. I did. It's on air before kick-off on Signal FM.
Plug.
I thought they could do something today, genuinely. I said it on the podcast the other day, right?
Yeah, you did.
But I don't think I or Nuno or any Wolves fan, even though it's optimistic, even if Joe Massey was a Wolves fan, which he's not, but he's the most optimistic guy I've ever met in my life. Even if Joe Massey was a Wolves fan, he wouldn't have said that in the second half, Wolves would have dominated Spurs, played them off the park, a big park,
huge park,
and not even let them have a single shot. A team that scored 11 goals in 2 games were restricted in the first half to long pot shots.
Well, exactly, yes.
Long
shots.
shots.
I mean, one of them went in.
One of which was very good.
Yeah.
And then the second half, no shots. No shots.
Oh, they were dominated.
From the title contenders at Wembley. It's just phenomenal. The way that they dominated and absolutely annihilated Spurs in the second half was just sexy, to be honest. It was unbelievable.
Is the F word going to come back? Has it come back? Is it going to feature in the video? It's what the people want to see.
Filth.
Hey! He's there, he's back.
Wow.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back. He's back. There you go, the boys are back. We're on our way back. I mean, you look at that first half.
Compose yourself.
You look at that first half, and it was stunning. It was a stunning strike once from Harry Kane. And you thought that they were controlling the game, Spurs.
Yes, can't hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay. But they were controlling the game, Spurs, and Nuno admitted that. It was different to 2 halves. But the first half was very much Spurs', but they kept in the game.
That was the big thing at half-time. They'd had, like I said, they'd had 10 long shots mostly. They only sliced through Wolves once. They played a little 1-2, Son and Kane, and then Cody cut it off with a perfectly timed slide tackle. But other than that, they didn't play through Wolves. It was all long shots. And Wolves, kept in the game. That's what we said at half-time. The big thing is that they kept in the game, kept it at 1-0. Let's see what they can do second half. But there was such a change in the mentality at half-time. They came out and just played their stuff. They took the game to Spurs. Spurs were deeper and deeper. I think that maybe they just presumed that they'd won the game because they stopped playing.
That's what Pochettino said. He said that. He said they thought they'd won the game.
Wolves completely capitalised, and even at 2-1, they were still attacking. They were still going for it. There's such confidence, and it all comes from Nuno because 1 point from 2 matches, you come here on this grand stage against a team that scored 11 in 2 title contenders, and you take them on.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's no smash and grab. It all comes from the manager who gives these players such belief and such courage in their own convictions that they can go out and do something special like that. It was just phenomenal to watch.
And someone who epitomised taking it to Spurs, although ironically he wasn't on the pitch for any of the 3 goals, was Adama Traore, who was more like the Adama Traore that we've seen come off the bench at the start of his Wolves career.
Well, he set the tone really for what was to come later in the game. I mean, he was fearless in his approach. Finally played in the position that Wolves. The reason why Wolves spent so much money on him. Yeah. 18 million quid. And that he finally played right forward.
Are you filming the football?
Wow.
Yeah, we're just doing a video, mate. Yeah.
Finally played in the position, the reason that they bought him, right winger, and he was deep, run at defenders. He got Ericsson booked. He was frightening the life out of Davies, who was on the booking as well.
Yeah.
He was direct. He went for it, and then Costa replaced him. It looks like he's picked a bit of a hamstring problem. Costa replaced him and took up that mantle, perhaps inspired by what he's seen from Troy.
Yeah.
Because Costa was really direct.
He was, yeah.
And we saw it against Arsenal, getting the fullbacks isolated, and they're so good in those situations. And they created a fair few chances in that second half.
And we'll talk about the first one, Willy Bolly. Boom! We drew a goal. We've said that, and he converted this time.
Yeah, Wolves' set pieces have been terrible this season, but Martinho got one on the money, and Bolly rose highest, powerful header, straight past the keeper, and they deserved it at that point because yes, they were second best in the first half and hadn't really created much, but like I said, the approach that they came out at the start of the second half, led by Traore, They deserve that equaliser, but I still don't think anyone saw what was coming next. Nathan, next question.
Next question. 1-1. We'll take 1-1. Hugh John putting a tweet out 1-1, saying it's a brilliant result.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Raul, boom, boom, boom. And right in front of the Wolves fans as well, straight there. I mean, 3 goals at that end of the pitch as well.
Yeah, totally. So,
Stunning.
So the second one was Cavallero running from deep, nice little pass, and a cute little finish from Jimenez. Many strings to his bow he has got, and intelligent finishing is one of them. A nice through Alderweireld's legs, side foot, straight in the corner, just where the only place Luis can't get it. A lovely little finish.
And you've gone up a little bit there as well. I felt the seat go.
You felt
a little bit, you know. I felt the seat go. I tell you what, I did feel you were for the third, because I mean that is just ridiculous when they go 3-1 up at Wembley. And Costa and the fans, there's limbs everywhere.
This is it. They're still attacking. You got
still going for
Doherty over halfway, plays it to Costa. How many times have we seen this season held Costa going through on goal, and you think he's not going to score?
No.
But this time took it with such confidence, such conviction.
First Premier League
little
goal.
finish, and it just capped it off. Really, it was the icing on the beautiful Wembley cake. That was Wolves' 3-1 win today. Costa no goals all season. Such a likeable lad, plays with a smile on his face, just loves playing football, you can tell in the way that he approaches the game.
Yeah.
And felt a bit sorry for him this season. He just hasn't got the breaks really. Finally got that goal today. Let's hope he can kick on from here.
Well, like you say, what does that do for the confidence of some of those players who maybe were a little bit down in the dumps a week ago?
I don't think so, because the way they approach the game, they're full of confidence, these guys. They're having the time of their lives, honestly. They're 7th place. The race for 6th is on.
It's on. It's on. It's
Chloe.
There's a comment. Oh, some people are going to love this video.
Race for 6th. Yeah, no, why not? We'll see what Man United do tomorrow. But they're in 7th place. They've taken points off every team above them now, except for Liverpool. And they look like they can compete with these teams, honestly. If they keep this going, a couple of additions in January, if we see people like Costa and Traore now, and Jota when he's back to fitness, if we're seeing more of what we saw from Traore and Costa today, and more of what we saw from Jota in the 3 games before he was injured, then that's a really tantalising prospect for the second half of the season. Because that's all that's been missing, really. They've got the best defence outside the top 4. They've got Neves, Moutinho, Sace and Dendoncker as midfielders.
Donkey
the fullbacks are excellent, as we know. Patricio pulled off a world-class save against today, showed what he can do, and Jimenez has been outstanding. The problem's been with the 2 guys either side of him.
Yes.
But we've seen more from them recently. If they can add consistency now to their game, then Wolves, well, bloody hell, Champions League's on.
Wow!
No. But honestly,
I know what you mean.
They'll be far more that's all that's been lacking, so they'll be more of a complete team now.
But you talk about consistency, and now the big test, the acid test of what they haven't done is now going to the likes of Crystal Palace, and you're going to have a full house at Molineux, expecting, and some of them will expect 3 points against Crystal Palace, a side that have gone and beaten Chelsea away from home, less than a week ago, and this is when they've got to take advantage and pardon?
Won at Chelsea.
Crystal Palace. Man City. They won at Man City.
They
won at Man City. They won at Man City. They're a good side. Less than a week ago,
Yeah.
and they've got to go there now and try and get another 3 points.
This is it now. Well, if they start beating the top teams and all the rubbish teams, then they're going to have a pretty good season.
Top 2.
But no, they've got to add consistency. Palace.
You know what I'm saying though. You don't want to go there and have a.
Well, this is it. I mean, Nuno didn't.
Can they get up for that game?
Nuno didn't like this suggestion the other day that they're struggling against teams that stop them playing. But I thought it was a fair shout, and a couple of players have said it as well. We'll see what Palace will do. It'll be interesting to see what approach that they take. But yes, you're right. It's not as big as an occasion, of course, on Wednesday. Can the players get up for it? Can the fans get up for it? They should be able to, right? It's a big Premier League game. Palace at home. Can they get this consistency now? Because that's the thing that will make them stand out from the teams around them. Teams like Leicester lost to Cardiff today, I think. They were 1-0 down the last minute anyway, after beating Man City and
Hence
Chelsea.
why Wolves went 7th. Devastated for Leicester.
And Everton and West Ham and teams around them. Watford.
Lost to Brighton.
This is what I mean. They're so inconsistent. So if Wolves can be the one that can string a consistent run together, and it's 4 wins and a draw in 6 games now, BTW. if there's more of that to come, then yes, they can put together a sustained challenge for 6th and 7th place. Absolutely, of course they can.
I mean, where does it rank in favourite game this season? Got to be, surely.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I mean, some fans are saying it's one of the best games I've ever seen in the last 30 years.
I mean, you can't beat an away day. The Chelsea game was the best of the season up to now, but that was at home. But you can't beat an away day.
No, you can't beat an away day.
Nothing
This has got to be better than Chelsea.
At Wembley against a team that scored 11-2, and Wolves have done it again because the last time they won away at Spurs had just won 9-1 at home, and nobody gave them a chance. And talking of 9-1, they were 9-1 odds today.
Yes. Oh, look at this link! What a link!
Symmetry.
What a link!
Should work for Nickelodeon.
Ah, please.
So it just shows you the rank outsiders they were today, but they look being written off. The games that I personally have written them off in this season, Man City at home, I didn't think they'd
No,
do
wrote them off.
Arsenal away,
Wrote them off.
Chelsea at home,
Wrote them off.
and today most people expect them to lose. That must get through to the players, and they don't like they like being written off, but they don't like it, but they like it.
Yeah.
And they always, you should never write them off because they always prove you wrong. What a team!
Are you so excited to watch Match of the Day tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, they won't be on first now that
Obviously
Liverpool have, I think, 3-1 up against Arsenal at the time of
I think they might do it. I think they might be on first.
No, they won't be.
I'll have a bet with you now.
Oh, you've got more money than me. I don't want to. What a day. Also, it continues Wolves' long unbeaten record at Wembley. The last time
I saw that tweet.
Last
Very
time
good.
they lost at Wembley, 1939.
Yeah, incredible.
They played 6 games since
Trophy
then.
Hall.
Won them all. Yeah,
Oh,
they should get a trophy for winning today, really.
They should do, absolutely.
But they've caused a couple of shocks at in their time at Wembley. 1974 and 1980 League Cup finals weren't expected to win either of those. But I tell you what, honestly, today have been written off by just as many people, and they've gone and won. Everyone was superb today. Leander Dendoncker, brilliant. We haven't even spoken about
Yeah,
him.
well, we don't need to today. We can talk about it another time. We'll have to fill some airtime at some point.
Just Dendoncker special.
Yeah, Dendoncker special.
follow.
Coming to a screen near you. Pop World tonight for us?
Pop World Wembley. Yeah,
Pop World Wembley,
It's got to be somewhere around here, right?
I think it should be. Spurs 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.